Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to the Spitter Swamp Beer Report. I'm Jam.
That's right, Jammer. I'm Shag Dog.
That time again.
I'll be right back.
All right. Hey, everybody out there in Beerland, we're doing Black Duck Porter by Greenport Brewing. It's a 4.7 ABV. It says Live Deep, or as AI would call it, Live Deep. It's out of Peconic, New York.
Yeah, Greenport Harbor Brewing Company. 4.7% English
I
porter.
already said that. Give a grade.
Did you give English porter?
No, I didn't do that. But you can give it a grade. And
A black ale that puts the flavor of malt front and center as a hit, mild hop character that balances strong notes of cocoa and hints. A coffee, full body roasty treat that finishes dry and pairs well with chocolate barbecue as well as fresh shellfish jammer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, thanks for turning that off. Oh. That sounds like the guy's like, rich man up north. Yeah.
North for rich man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey! That's right. Jammer here.
Hey, gather round, it's that time of the year. Shag Dog and Jammer, pour yourself a beer.
That's right. Pour yourself a beer and join us. Hey, let's get to it. The color of this beer right here is dark.
Beat it.
Beat it. What?
I beat that. I poured the beer already.
Beat it.
Man, look at that
I
big
get
head of
some
mine.
ruby hues there, my friend.
Almost a 3-figure head of mine, Jammer.
Yeah, I got a finger right now, right? Of it. It's a porter, but it's
Jammer,
kind
you're
of a black
frozen.
ale. What?
You're frozen, Jammer.
How am I frozen?
I don't know. There you are. You're good now.
Anyway, got a ruby hues there, beige head, quickly dissipating. Got some coffee and cocoa in there, roasted. I love this smell.
I concur.
Man, a little coffee, cocoa, roastiness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is a smell I adore.
Yeah. It's a dirty duck. Dirty duck porter.
Yeah, dirty dozen duck porter.
Dirty dozen. Yeah, I love ducks. And I'm glad they could use a duck. I mean, it's not like Darkwing Duck or Daffy Duck, but it's a special duck. Look at that.
Wow, how about Daffy?
His bill almost looks
He's
like
dark.
a boat. Look at his bill. It almost looks like a boat.
Well, Daffy is dark.
Oh, he's dark.
I'm going to jump in because you know what, my friend? I've given my aroma or aromatic descriptions.
I
And
agree.
I've given my visual descriptions. Now I want to give my
Beat you
flavor
to
palette.
it. Beat you to it with all that talking you're doing. Wow. Not bad. Shag Dog and Java, king of the beers, reviewing beers, hating queers.
Man, that's actually pretty darn good, Shago.
Hey, thanks. I wrote that myself.
I'm talking about the beer.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice, mild porter. It's a little sweetness in there.
Man, got that roasty, kind of sweet.
Smooth, easy to drink.
Coffee, cocoa, porter, man, roastiness. I mean, it's really nice. A little nuttiness in there, but
Yeah.
most of it is just a nice, mild, roasty cocoa and coffee espresso type flavor.
Slight sweetness, easy to drink. Yeah, it's not overwhelming on any of them.
Pretty smooth too.
Nice and easy. Yeah.
And you know what? 4.7. To me, that's almost like a Guinness, man. Got rich flavor
Oh.
and man, and not too alcoholic involved. You know, where you're gonna not make it to the next event. You know,
Yeah.
like you drink one of these and you can't make it to your best friend's wedding or something like that. You know,
Right. You might, unless you drink 10 of these.
exactly. And you know, if you drink one, and you're still gonna make it because
Yeah. Yeah, I'd always be a delicate, concerned person.
Flower.
If I'm going to a wedding,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you were
before I get there,
flour.
I'm not going to get hammered. I'm going to drink one or two, maybe one while I'm
You're
there,
a
or two.
delicate flower, and you wouldn't even come down here.
You gotta wait you gotta wait for Jammer. I didn't have a car at the time. I just moved here. You sprung it on me like Bruce
All I hear is
Springsteen.
excuses. That's all I heard.
You sprung that shit on me like Bruce
All I
Springsteen.
heard excuses. At least I got false promises by Chaz. You know,
He was gonna go.
I didn't even get false promises from you.
Hey, where was Abernathy?
He didn't even get false promises. I mean, the funny thing about it is, it was 2021. It was still COVID out, and we were trying to limit, because of the whole COVID thing. We're like, we can't invite a bunch of people. Let's just have our immediate family and everything. Well, then Lisa's friends, my friends too. I mean, via my sister, invited themselves basically. And then Chaz said something about coming and everything, and he was like, "Oh, I can't believe we're not going to have a bachelor party. I'll throw you a bachelor party," which I expected my best friend to do, but he was like, "I'm stuck up here in South Carolina, and I'm poor. I can't do that. I can't give you a stripper bachelor party. I can't give you a hooker bachelor party. I can't give you, the love it until you can't stand it anymore."
You gotta understand, I wasn't working at that point.
Draining your cock type fun.
I moved up here. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a car at the time. I mean, you gotta understand that.
I have to understand a lot with you, it seems.
You have to understand that. Most people plan their weddings. Hey, we're getting married in 8 months.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it was like 2 months or something. It was like,
Well, we did it because her stepfather, wasn't doing too well, and it's a good thing we did because
did he pass away before that or after
a
that?
few months after that he had passed away,
Yeah.
and he was really excited about walking her down the aisle. So
That's nice.
yeah,
I watched the video at least, the live video.
yeah. That's what Chaz's mom said. We watched your wedding video. We watched it on the YouTube.
Oh, Chaz was with her when you
Yeah,
watched it? Oh, that's nice.
we watched your wedding, and I thought that was pretty good.
How old is Chaz's mother?
70, and she doesn't look 70. She looks like
She
maybe
looks
late
mid-60s.
50s, early
At the
60s.
most. Early, yeah. Did you tell her more about me?
No, but I did say that she didn't look like she was 70 years old.
I'm surprised Chaz didn't say, "Hey, Shag Dog, I want you to be my stepdad before."
Yeah, well, you know him. He wouldn't have liked that.
Yeah, he would have eventually. He would have learned to love
Yeah, you would have made him like it eventually.
it. But you know what? If he was my son in the final few months, I would have been there more for him.
Nah, you wouldn't. You're.
If his mother took me in and I was living in Florida, I've been going down there with her all the time. You ever?
Maybe.
I tell her to go, and I'm doing a beer review, honey.
I tell you,
It's horrible.
it really is kind of a shock, though, for him to be gone.
Gone. Yeah. It's not a shock as far as we know, as much as he drank.
Yeah, but I mean,
But-
it still seems
But
like a shock.
yeah, like 2 years ago, he was doing okay, as far as we knew.
Yeah. And even before then, I was talking to him before he went paralyzed and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was talking to him before, and he, granted, I wasn't talking to him on a regular basis because he wouldn't respond.
I don't know what happened to him and that. I don't know what happened between him and the wife. Far as I know, the wife was horrible. But And then the
that
new
was the
girlfriend.
topic of conversation during that time period we were at the hospital.
Yeah.
Is that she was going on about, I didn't care much for her, and me and Abo didn't care much for her, you didn't care much for her, and all that stuff. We kind of knew it right then. And Abo even threw me under the bus and said, well, you pegged it. You said that, yeah, she ain't good for him. That kind of
I didn't really know her. I mean, that's for
Me
one
neither,
time.
but that
One time
limited
we met her. Yeah, and then the other girlfriend. Why did she break up with him? Because of his drinking.
Because of his drinking, and it kept relapsing and everything. And then their father and mother was constantly. I get it. She was young, and she was. She loved him and everything, but the father and mother, they were very religious, and they were just like, if he's not going to change, you can't be with him and all that kind of stuff like that. And she's torn between listening to her parents and becoming an adult and listening to doing what she wants to do.
Yeah. I mean, but if she couldn't stop him drinking, and he was still drinking himself to death, it's probably the best thing that she did was leave him because of that. Yeah.
Yeah, not so much for him, but for her.
I mean, she stayed with him long enough, probably tried to help him, and after a year or whatever it was,
being that they weren't married and everything,
right.
Yeah. I really, but in the end, he took responsibility for all that stuff, and then in the end, he also admitted that he had issues with all that.
Yeah, he should. I wish he got help a lot sooner. When his dad died, I did a video call. He used to video call me, or I'd video call him back then. He was with that girl, and I called him up one night because I saw he was online. I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry about your father. I'm sorry about your loss." He's like, and I got a little emotional. I was like, your father is looking over you. He doesn't want you to, be sad or anything. And then you got the angel looking over you, and then you got the angel you need to take care of it because his girlfriend was right there with him. I said, you need to be straight, take care of her. Your father's looking down on you, and you got an angel looking at you, and you got to take care of that angel. And he was like, oh my gosh. It's really nice, Shag, though, that you said that, So whatever hell you said, I was like, I'm just trying to be truthful. You got your dad looking down on you, and you got this beautiful young angel you're trying to take care of. You got to take care of yourself to take care of that angel,
Yeah, exactly.
But apparently, he might have been gone by that point. I don't know. He didn't look bad back then, though, but.
Well, whenever his father and him, when he left the house and got in an argument with his father and mother, and he left the house and everything, I was like, hey, just go home. Just go home. Call them up if you don't want to drive and everything like that. And you're not.
Why did you get in arguments with him? Because he was drunk, or?
Yeah, I'm sure it had something to do with that. He wouldn't tell me everything, so I don't know. But what I said to him is that. It doesn't matter if you can't drive and you're not wanting to drive and everything. Just call them; they'll pick you up. Yeah. I mean, I was going on the fact that if I was a parent myself and my kid called me up and said, "I want to come home and I can't drive," then I would get up whatever I was doing. I would stop what I was doing and go pick up my fucking kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wish
and that's something I know that his parents would have done. His father would have done it. His mother would have done it. His grandparents would have done it. They would have went and picked him up and brought him home. And he kept going on beating himself up. And I'm like, quit beating your fucking self up and just go home.
Yeah, I wish he hung out with us longer. I mean, not saying that we would have saved him, but if we knew how much he was drinking, we would have been, Chaz, you need to slow down.
You need to stop. You need to quit doing that. Quit doing that hard liquor. Quit doing all that kind of stuff.
Because, I mean, really, 2001, I started hanging out, when you introduced me to him.
Yeah.
Until about, I met Stacy 2003, moved in with her 2003 or 2001. I moved in with her in 2003, and then at that point, started hanging out, especially less with you a little bit, but less with Chaz. A couple times here and there. Hey, I'm at Cheers. 2005, and then those 4 years didn't see him at all. until 2009. And I would have been like, man, you're drinking too much. But who knows between then and now when he became a trucker, driving across country.
And supposedly he was doing it when he was drinking, doing it when he was a trucker,
Yeah, supposedly he was drinking. He'd pull over, drink a full bottle, not a fifth, but the giant bottles of Jack Daniels. I don't know what the giant bottles are called. But
And I don't understand that. I mean, I understand you might be in pain, and you might do some kind of relief from the pain if you were suffering, like your back hurting,
oh yeah,
or something like that.
I'd take Advil.
Yeah, I mean, you would do something like that, but I don't understand the whole idea of drinking a bunch of, and because the whole idea for me with drinking is having fun.
Yeah.
And if I'm not having fun with my friends at drinking and everything, and it's just me drinking by myself, that's depressing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're gonna have your periods where you drink a lot. Yeah, well, I'm getting drunk. Yeah, but not every day for years upon years.
Because there's times where I've drunk by myself, and I've gotten to where I got into that depressive state where I'm like, life seems to suck, and all the loved ones I loved are gone, and that kind of thing. And I see a video or a movie that I used to like, and think, my God, remember what I was doing at that time, and then I'd start, all right, and then the tears come, and I'm like, oh man, all right, I'm drinking too much.
Yeah, I never been like that in a long time, Jammer, where I drink a lot.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't been that way either for a long time.
The only time I drink now is the beer review. When we do beer reviews, that's the only time I drink. I don't go to clubs. I don't get home from work and drink a couple beers. I don't drink at all unless I'm on here.
Now, granted, there's been a few times where I've had a few beers on my own without the beer review and all that stuff, but not like where I'm doing a binge or something.
Right.
Although I will say, I do like the feel of being buzzed.
Yeah, you can't.
And I do like the feel of being buzzed and going out and getting something to eat.
Right.
And being out in the daylight and everything like that, and because to me, some of the best moments I had is like afternoon buzz, day drinking, drinking with my friends, and we go out to eat and everything.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of morning drinking because we worked night shift, and then we go out to lunch after we got done bowling or whatever. We hit the Beef O'Brady's or the Casbors or wherever,
And you know what? That food had much more flavor than if you would have come there sober, and the sunlight was much bolder and brighter and colorful. Everything seemed more colorful when you were drunk, Just a fact.
Hey, that one viewer should have stayed for that because they came on right before you said that and they left.
All right, so what grade are we going to give this?
I'm going to give it a A- and a swallow.
Man, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to be right there with you on that one because you know what? It is a very good porter.
Yeah.
I am impressed by this. Greenport Brewing out of, what is this, Long Island, New York?
Somewhere in New York, yeah.
Yeah, Peconic, New York, but it says right here, Long Island.
Greenport, New York, which is probably Long
It says
Island.
right there on the can, Long Island.
Well, let's Googleize it. Oh.
See right there? See? Look.
But I want to be accurate. Long Island's pretty fucking big, though, Jim. I get it. Yeah.
Yes, it's Long Island. And on the can it says Peconic.
Well, let's Googleize Greenport. If I can get my shit off my screen. Greenport, New York.
Very delicious beer. If you get a chance to try this beer, this Black Duck.
It's iconic.
Iconic. If you get a chance to try Black Duck Porter, give it a shot.
east end of Long Island. East, way over there, Jammer.
Like I said, if you get a chance to try Black Duck Porter by Greenport Brewing, definitely give it a try. Let us know what you think. Leave your comment down below.
Hey, let's get some top tens while we're leaving this shit, huh,
If
Jammer?
if you got any questions about it or comments about it, make sure to leave it down below, people.
Leave a comment. And Jammer's got top 10 something. I got a top 10 something.
Exactly. Let's go ahead and get into that, Shag Dog. Rock and roll, my friend. Rock and roll.
You want to do the celebrities or the?
Number 10, as far as your list goes, Donald Duck. Donald Duck. He's angry, he's iconic, and honestly sounds like he's already had 3 beers before we opened ours.
Yes, Donald Duck, top 10 ducks. Yeah, respectable starter ducks. Zero chill, maximum chaos.
Yeah, that's right. Number 9, Daffy Duck.
Yeah, Daffy is just Donald's cousin who argues with customer service.
He's 100% get kicked out of the bar mid-beer review.
That's right. Number 8, Darkwing Duck.
I am the terror that flaps in the night.
Bro, he's a superhero and probably drinks craft IPA. Respect. Dark IPA probably too.
Yeah. Number 7, Howard the Duck.
This dude feels like he owes someone money, Jammer.
He looks like he showed up to a beer review uninvited, but still finishes your fries.
Right. Number 6, Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, he's swimming in money like we wish we were swimming in beer budget money, you know.
That's right. The dream right there. Beer vault instead of coin vault.
Number 5, Launchpad McQuack.
Yeah, best name in the entire duck universe.
He crashes every vehicle, but somehow survives like a legend.
Right. Number 4, Jammer. Daisy Duck.
Yeah, she's the only one here with her life together, my friend.
Right. She's the don't start the drama at the brewery energy.
Number 3, Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah, we're counting them as one entry because otherwise the list gets out of hand.
Yeah, like a triple IPA. Too much, but somehow it works.
And they look alike. They all wore different color shirts and hats, red, blue, and green.
Exactly.
Number 2, the Affleck Duck.
Affleck. He only has one job, to say Affleck.
Yeah, and he nailed it so hard he became financially immortal.
And number 1, Jemima Puddle Duck.
Jemima Puddle Duck. Low key, the most peaceful duck on the list. I never heard of it.
What? You never heard of it?
What the hell? Gemini Puddle Duck? I never heard of it.
Everyone else is chaos. She's just out there trying to live near a pond and mind her own business.
Can you tell me who she is? She's like a peaceful duck, apparently. Yeah. That's why she wins, I guess. Peace beats chaos. Barely.
So, Shagdog, what did we learn today?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, Jammer. But we rank ducks while drinking beer, so I just call that growth.
Ducks in a row, huh?
Yeah. It's like water off the
duck's back.
Yeah.
Well, next week we'll do top 10 things we should probably rank while we shouldn't rank while we're drinking. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. All
right. So now we have. I'm going to tell you right now the top 10 celebrity deaths of 2026 as we have it now in April of 14th of 26.
Yeah.
You want to go first or me?
Sure, I'll go first. Catherine O'Hara, actress.
No.
Oh,
backwards, man.
Oh, yes. Jesse Jackson, civil rights leader and public figure.
Yes, and then we have number 9, Valentino Garavani, fashion designer.
Yeah, Bob Weir, musician and founder member of the Grateful Dead. I had a backstage pass to the Grateful Dead in 1989. Him, and another guy for the Grateful Dead are the only two guys I saw backstage. So thanks, Bob.
Number 7, Scott Adams, creator of Dilbert.
Oh. Nicholas Brendan, actor, age 54. Don't know him.
Number 6, Robert Duvall, actor.
Yeah, he's in the late 80s or early 90s. Great actor. Why wouldn't his age or any things be there? We don't know. But anyhow, thanks, Robert. Next one, number 5, right? Chuck Norris, actor and martial artist. I mean, what more can you say?
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Chuck frickin' Norris, right?
Yeah. You can't stop him. He's beyond death.
Yeah.
Number 4, Eric Dane, actor, age 53.
The name sounds familiar. I can't remember who he is. James Vanderbeek, another one. Name's familiar. I don't know who he is. Actor,
Isn't he
age
from
40.
like ER, not ER, but
James Vanderbeek. I think you're thinking of the other one.
Somehow
Dawson Creek. He was on Dawson Creek, and he was on Don't Trust something, and FBI and CSI Cyber, and
yeah. And number 1, Catherine O'Hara, actress, age 71. Catherine O'Hara, I don't recognize. Is that the one that was what's her name? What's his name's mother from?
That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think. And I actually had a what do you call that, Mandela effect with her, because I thought for sure she died in November, and then all of a sudden she died. I'm like, I thought she died a few months ago. I was like, what the hell, Mandela effect?
Is that who it is?
Catherine O'Hara. Yeah, that's her.
Is she related to Maureen O'Hara?
Let's check, Jim. Is Catherine O'Hara related to Maureen O'Hara? No, they're not related. That's her, but it was weird because I swore I heard the news she died like this month, about a month ago or whatever, January 30th. I swore I heard news that she died back in December or November. I was like, I had a little Mandela effect. Because what was really weird is I saw, but it could be a conspiracy video I saw when she was looking for Kevin trying to get back home. John Candy is supposed to be the devil in the movie. Hey,
That's true.
she took a deal with the devil. So it might have been a video about her taking a deal with the devil. So I'm thinking, oh, she died, devil dead, and then 2 months later she's dead. And I was like, maybe that's it. I don't know.
That's terrible. Man, I can't believe it's already 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I was all ready to do another one.
Yeah, we can wait till next week, Jammer. I
guess so.
Excitement abounds, but
yes, I guess so, my friend.
Yeah,
this was really good. I have to admit, Greenport Brewing had a good black duck porter. I mean,
yeah, I can't remember we did one by these guys before, but I knew with the label, I was like, yeah, this could be good. It's like got a fucking boat on the duck's bill.
Yeah, I kind of had a good vibe from the label myself. You know, I thought for sure that we would have a good one. And yep, here we are. You know, it was a good quarter, man.
Thanks to our one viewer watching. I appreciate it. I don't know if Jammer does.
Yes, I appreciate it. It says here, cocoa, roasty, and deep.
Yeah, deep. Very deep.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you get a chance to try Black Duck Porter by Greenport Brewing, give it a shot and let us know what you think. Comment down below if you have any questions or comments about it. Let us know.
Yeah.
By the way, I am Jammer.
And I am Shag Dog.
We are the Spitter Swallow Beer Review. That's right. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Comment and like and subscribe and tinkle that bell.
Sharon.
Yeah, share that.
Rubbing,
Yeah. That's
teasing.
right. Hugging, squeezing,
Yes.
and loving.
Caressing.
Yeah.
Hey, gather round, it's that time of the year. Shag, dog, and jammer, pour yourself a beer. Got ales and stout, pilsners on display. We're tasting them all in the funnest way. Belgians and Imperials, rattlers to sip. Weed and malt, let the flavors flip. Bikers on a rage, flying down the lane with
Bikers on a rage.
assholes driving us insane.
Damn.
Spit or swallow, let's give it a go. Every pint and jug becomes part of the show. From the Dunkles to Lagers, you know what I mean. We're reviewing
Lagers.
the brews, it's the finest thing. We
All right, we'll see you on the next one.
Take care.
Gonna raise our glasses, let's give it a beer.
The Smith Swab Beer Review.
While we crack a cold one, let the good